I thought that saying no was the hardest thing, which I still find difficult. I find when people, are like, oh, we could really use the help. And I was like, oh, I do want to help people. Instead of, my deal in the last couple of years has been to say your truth. And this is the weirdest thing, saying no. When I said, no, I actually can't do that. And they go, okay. Or for a long time, because everybody was working virtually, I was working 7 days a week. And so instead I made the deal with myself to take 2 days a week. It doesn't matter to me what days they are, but I'm going to take 2 a week. And then I just let my firm know. So it's saying yes to them and no, or it's saying yes to them and yes to me and no to them and no to me.
So I just started saying no and just let it there, stay there. So that's just what people get now. And it is interesting because after a while people weren't, I found people weren't, that little bit of, people don't mean to do it, but sometimes there's that little bit of manipulation because they just want you to do what they want you to do. And it was such a relief. I'm not in people pleasing mode anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can do what I need to do or what I want to do and serve in the ways that I feel is important to my heart. So I just said no.
And almost always it's accepted. You can change it.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Now it's like, maybe that may, I'm not sure if that's going to work for me right now.
And to just, it's okay to be able to, you're allowed to say, I just need to consider that. Or I just have a lot on my plate just at this moment. I'm just going to consider it and I'll get back to you. And only say it if you are going to get back to them, because it is wrong to, again, we need to treat ourselves like we would our friends. And so you need to be as kind to them as you would like. But now that I've actually just said, no, I can't, people go, okay.
Mm-hmm. I try not to be offended now too if I ask people to do things and they say no.
I picture anytime I'm asking someone, I'm offering them a cup of coffee. And then they say, no, thank you. And I say, okay, because I am never offended when someone says no to a cup of coffee. So that's truly how I had to picture it at first, because I'd be like, well, why would they say no to me when I would say yes to them? And it's all of that back and forth, that whole, the give and take of things. They just said no. That's all it is.